Ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings 2. The War of Conquest is over. We have conquered all of the kingdoms of Westeros, and now there stands but one king of the entire continent. From the sands of Dorne to the icy grip of the wall, everyone bends the knee to House Targaryen and King Aegon, our man, the Scourge of Wrathtown. It is I, the Golden Joeblivion, and we are back. We are back. Now, I mean, there's a lot of things. It's been a couple days since I've done a recording for War of Conquest, and I kind of wanted to do an overview of what's all going on here. Time to kind of a refresh the series for myself and the viewers at large. Even though you guys are way better at keeping track of what the hell's going on than I. But let's start reviewing some things. So the entire continent has bent the knee. That's good. There are a few places that have not. The Gold Road is currently defending against Lord Lymond of the Golden Tooth in Lord Lymond's claim on Brentbrook. I think the Golden Tooth is right here. This little spot right here. So that is why they are currently they're not really independent, but they're fighting an independent war, so they're not a part of the kingdom. Arendelle. I don't know what is going on with these guys. I see I have the option to negotiate annexation. So they are actually somehow independent, but they're not a vassal of the North, or us yet. So, I mean, we might have to deal with them. But overall, the rest of Westeros seems to be rather solid. I like seeing a very solid Westeros. Of course, there is Old Stones here, which we could colonize. The Crown could fund colonization efforts. There's something going on in the Iron Isles. What is going on in the Iron Isles? So you've got Lord Burton of Harrenhal. Yeah, it's actually Lord Paramount Vicon Greyjoy, who is currently ruling the Ironborn, and it seems he's defending against Lord Theon the Milkdrinker and war against the tyranny of Lord Paramount Vicon. So the Iron Isles are dealing with their own kind of rebellion at the moment, and it seems Lord Theon may win. Fine by me, fine by me. I do have future plans to usurp the Iron Isles from the Greyjoys, because you can't trust those squids. Last time, we doled out a bunch of titles. We gave a bunch of titles out. We elevated House Tully to become Lords of the Riverlands, and we have made them eternal allies of the Crown. We have made House Rain the new Lords of the Westerlands, making them eternally grateful to House Targaryen. We have cast down the Lannisters. They are but mere lords now of Lannisport and Casterly Rock, and they bend the knee to House Broom at the moment. In the Stormlands, we still have Argilac. He hates us. We're going to have to deal with that. He's going to definitely be rebellious. So my thinking is take the title away from Lord Paramount Argilac and give it to our man, Lord Ulrys of Blackwater Bay. He rules Blackwater Bay and Aegon's Fort. Dorne. The Martells don't like us. We wrecked them. They've also allied with the Lannisters, which is kind of a new thing. Lannister and Martell are now joint ruling, making children jointly, it seems. Bloodlines of okay, one bloodline now. We don't have any mixing of the bloodlines, or you can't have multiple bloodlines. So we'll probably have to take Dorne away from House Martell. House Dane looks like an appropriate Lady Sinella the Torrentine. Why does she have white hair? Lady Alysanne of the Hedge Knights, Lord Gerald of the Torrentine. Interesting. Aaron Dane. All right, so I mean, House Dane looks like they could be good, but we might also find other more loyal factions. The Reach still belongs to House Gardner, and they hate us, so we'll have to deal with them as well. They will no doubt be a problem. So right now, the South is looking kind of like a problem. We're gonna have to deal with that. The Riverlands is secure. The West is secure. House Aaron still rules the Vale. But it seems they don't really like us. I haven't really thought about taking the Vale away from them. I mean, what about House Royce? Good old House Royce. It could be a potential new face for the Vale. Or Corbray. Corbray has always had excellent swordsmen and commanders, so they could be useful. The fuck is this? House Charlton now rules the crossing. Yes, because we have cast down the Freys, those treacherous bastards. And then the north belongs to the Starks, who don't seem to dislike us that much. Let's see, both just, content, defeated major revolt, Blackfire, okay. Subjugated, defeated me, declared war. So House Stark does rule the north, but I don't really think we have to worry about them being too rebellious. Okay, so the south is going to need reforming, maybe the Vale, the north, the Riverlands, and the west all look good, and the Iron Isles definitely going to have to be changed too. Okay, so let's go to our capital here in Dragonstone, and let's start looking over the royal family. King Aegon, the Scourge of Wrathtown, he got that nickname even though he really doesn't deserve it. It was because Rhaenys burned Wrathtown with her dragon, but somehow we got the name as the Scourge of Wrathtown, so we got blamed for her, I don't know what you would call it, aggression? I don't know. And we're also fat. We are fat. We've become fat because of the terrible advice of our sister wife, Queen Visenya, who has given us 2 children. Rhaenys has given us 1, and our third wife, Vera, has given us 3. Nice. We now, as for our progeny, the dragon brood, as I've come to affectionately call them, seems they're fabricating evidence of Lord Paramount Argilac's treason. That sounds fair enough. We need to reform the Stormlands eventually. But our heir is Prince Maerys. Maerys. Don't care for the name. I actually haven't thought too much about changing it. I thought maybe I did. Maybe I did come up with a good name, but I forgot it. He is 5 years old. He is the heir. He is the heir. We can rename him. We can't do much of anything else. I thought we could send him to the temple. Oh, he has to be 10 years old. So we could essentially boot him out of the inheritance. If we feel like it. If we feel like it. He's currently a lunatic. That can either be... He hasn't gotten his Targaryen coin flip event yet, so he could be saved in that regard, or it could get worse, as it has done for Rey. Visenya was she was portrayed as the goddess of fertility, and because of that, Rey became beautiful at the age of 10. I wonder if Maerys will get an event like that as well. Because he could be an attractive lunatic, you never know. And he might get the Targaryen coin flip, and who knows, it might even cure he might stop being a lunatic and might actually get genius. You never know. I've seen it happen before. After those 2, we got Princess Rey, we got Princess Daenerys, who is kind of in the same boat. She's a lunatic. But those 3, after Maerys, we have the child of destiny, Caesarion, Caesar, as I like to call him affectionately, and he has his twin brother, Jaenix. He was born strong, and he is destined for great things in the future. Well, great or terrible things lie in his future. We will have to see with his twin brother, Jaenix, and then the little Princess Rhaella, who's, for all intents and purposes, relatively unknown. Well, she is only 1 year old. But the Dragon Brood is quite young at the moment, with the exception of maybe Rey, who is 10. Now, see, we can send her to the temple, but we're not going to do that. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 boys, 3 girls. It would make the most sense to betroth them together. But it would also make the most sense to have the heir have the most children. But I do think it would be good to have multiple couples, you know? Multiple couples. So that's probably what I'm going to do. This might be bad, but I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to betroth Maerys to his oldest sister, Rey. Alright, so now they're a couple. We're going to have Caesar and Daenerys. We want to keep the ages somewhat together. So his wife is unfortunately going to be crazy, but we have to do it so that the age disparities aren't that bad. And then Jaenix gets the best deal of all, Rhaella, just because they're closer in age. So the royal family, the Dragon Brood now is formed of 3 couples. And then whoever the heir is, essentially the males then can get 2 more wives, and the dynasty can grow out from there. Unfortunately, whoever we're not playing as, if we play as Maerys, Caesar and his brother Jaenix could begin marrying non-High Valyrians, which would sully the bloodline. We will have to keep an eye on that. Unfortunately, that does mean there's probably going to be some secret plots and murder, but Well, when you're trying to keep the bloodline pure, this is the price that you pay. This is the price that you pay. We are also antagonizing Cadwell Cod, which will eventually end. We're supposed to be arresting him, but there's a good chance. There's a good chance that that could break. I actually have my Master at Arms here, too. Could I change his mission? Not yet. Not yet. Not till the 14th of the 6th moon. Oh, shit. We need to be training our children, not plotting to arrest our vassals, even if they are absolutely treacherous. So we're going to stop antagonizing him. We are trying to sway our wife, Vera. I'm going to stop doing that because we don't really need her to. The rest of these people are all our King's Guard, with Athan of the Grey Gallows, the Bold, being the Lord Commander. We do need to keep an eye out for Oris. He will eventually be able to be given a new job, but at the moment he is suppressing revolts in the Blue Fork. We need to get a new Master of Coin. A new Master of Coin. Surely we can get someone better. Maybe not, because we are Valyrian. Nope. That is the one downside of being Valyrian, is there's not many Valyrians in the world. So you don't really have much of an option in terms of our treasurer. Master of Coin will be Burton. Maybe... No. We'll leave Stefan to his thing. We will have Lord Burton of Casterly Rock. Let's put him in Dragonstone to get us our monies. Everything else looks in order. We don't have a court jester. We will make Argalak the Arrogant the court jester. We need a Warden of the East and a Warden of the South. We have a Warden of the West and a Warden of the North. The Warden of the East is going to be Ronald, even though I hate him. Whatever. Warden of the South will be Gardner. I love how I don't really have any choices, although I'm pretty sure people have been telling me how to do that without having to go through here. But you know what? It's okay. The Wardens, it's kind of a ceremonial title. It doesn't really do anything. Queen Rhaenys, I think I'm going to kick Rhaenys and Visenya out as commanders, even though I probably shouldn't do that. Actually, let's leave it. Let's leave it as it is. Most are loyalists. I like it. Is there anything we can do with the realm? We could make slavery illegal. And it seems we have massive amounts of support for it. Now, why would we want to do this? It would make us lots of money. It would make us lots of money, but you know what? I will not enact something as contentious as slavery without consulting you all in the comment section. Let me know if you think that we should make slavery a thing in Westeros. It was a thing under the Valyrian Freehold, as I ironically called the Freehold. We're actually great slavers. And we are the blood of old Valyria, so let me know what you guys think. Your Grace, I write on behalf of the bank to express the consternation at the actions of your bannerman, Lord Paramount Stefan Rain. They have failed to pay the due interest on a loan. I urge you to take appropriate action. Who are you? Who are you? On behalf of the bank. Okay, I shall pay the interest of my bannerman. I shall issue a reprimand. I will placate the envoy with smooth words. I will use our diplomacy. I would love to see Aegon get into better shape, and right now I'm not planning on doing any kind of conquering or anything. Instead, I would like to do a little bit of development. The Iron Bank. Apparently, Argalak has not paid his loans. I will issue a reprimand. I will reprimand him. My liege, I have tried to make Master Joseph of Riverview realize what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you are, and you fucked that up. Alright, okay, look. Edmund Tully, we're not going to have you improve relations in your own kingdom anymore, for that has failed. I'm wondering if we can't use perform statecraft. Reputation repaired, 15. Yeah, let's do that. Reputation repaired. Maybe I should have some Lord Paramounts on the council. Let's see, Master of Whispers. Oh, but she's doing such a good job. She is doing a good job. Let Larissa maintain her title. Maybe I can make my Hand of the King, but I mean, these guys really aren't that good at their job. However, it would be nice to have Lord Paramount Torrhen Stark as the master, as the Hand of the King. But Galenos is doing such a good job. Galenos is doing a fantastic job. Oris, he's doing a fantastic job. We could make somebody Master of Coin, but Lord Burton is fine too. How about seats on my council? Who are my advisors? Rhaenys is an advisor. We normally have more than one advisor. Ah, Visenya, my wives are my advisors. It seems befitting. It's probably still winter in Dragonstone, is it not? Is it not? It is! Yeah, I don't want to build during winter. Another thing, if we approve slavery, is we can get slave camps in Dragonstone, which dramatically decrease the amount of cost for building and time. Super useful for mass construction and building tall, as it were. And we've got more people who haven't paid their dues. These banks are everywhere. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Paramount Edmund Tully, who is invading my lands in obvious contravention of the peace in the realm. I would be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. In what regard? Defending against Lord Paramount in Riverman, crossing the war over the crossing. Yeah, but the crossing belongs to... The Riverlands, though. You can't be independent. I will order him to stand down. Let's see, this command will be legally binding. Yes, but what do I care? Failed to protect me. He is our direct vassal, though. But you do de jure belong to the Trident. It's going to make him dislike us, but House Charlton, you belong to the Riverlands. Lord Imry of Bardstown has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning blank sexual preferences. Ah, Lord Paramount Edmund the Imperious. How should I use this juicy information? Let's look under our factions here. We have a very large crown loyalist faction. Argilac is attempting to get independence, that bastard. Of course he would. How do we expose and denounce him, giving me a reason for arrest? Yeah, but if I arrest him, it's going to break us out into civil war. Threaten with exposure, unless he stays out of all factions. Well, you know what? If we're going to replace House Gardner as the rulers of the Reach, we're going to eventually have to attack them. We're going to have to go to war. Let's expose and denounce him, giving me a reason to arrest him. And I have a 1% chance. 1% chance. Ooh. We could plot to kidnap him. Incite to revolt. Holy crap. 217%. Fabricate treason. How is our current plot going against Argilac? Not well. Not well. Look, we have a lot of support, but the amount of plot power is pretty, yeah, let's cancel that. And, I mean, we could just go for imprisonment. We could just go in and try to imprison him, but that's gonna break up, it's gonna break up the Iron Throne. He is a lunatic as well. I mean, we need to replace House Gardner. Maybe the war hasn't fully ended. It hasn't fully ended. We only have 1%. Maybe this is a big mistake. I want to, though. I want to. If we incite to revolt, it's just going to mean war anyways. We already kind of have a cause for war. If we could try to... We could kidnap him, but that's not very honorable. Fuck it. Oh, shit. The third revolt against the rule of King Aegon has ended inconclusively. The men sent to Highgarden to arrest Lord Paramount Edmund Gardner were unable to get past his guards. Lord Paramount Edmund saw the futility in resisting, however, and has surrendered himself to your custody. Oh, excellent. All right. Okay, and more bank business. Again, more bank business. These banks. Oh, so Edmund is in our dungeons, and yet we've got people here who are kind of doing their own thing. Lady Paramount, we have Dorne, Argilac is here. Yeah, you guys need to come back into the realm. The war is over. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Dragonstone lately. Burton Broom suggests building new roads. I will see to it. Very well, I shall be merciful. We will be merciful. He is a lord after all. We will revoke his title of the Kingdom of the Reach. Ah, we cannot. Okay, we could seize Heartsbane. That would be tyrannical, though. Gillenos. Gillenos. I kind of want you to oversee the trial of Edmund, Lord Paramount Edmund. We will, yeah, let's call him for a trial. I'm not sure what he's actually being accused of, but if he's found guilty, we might not be able to take the, now that I'm thinking about it, we might not be able to take the Reach. I think having him openly rebel would have given us the cause to take his title. Unfortunately, no, I don't believe we're going to be able to do that. Lord Paramount Edmund Gardner has demanded a trial before the court, which Gillinos Naelimbeer shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he is formally accused of the wrongful imprisonment and mutilation of Lord Edwin Chester, a charge brought by Lord Edwin Chester. Oh, dear God, I didn't realize that happened. Damn. Lord Paramount Edmund begins to present his defense, but the court did not seem impressed. He cut a very unconvincing and nervous figure. Well, he is a lunatic, after all. Gillinos stuttered, stammered, and incoherently rambled in front of the accused. Gillinos, I swear you've been good in trials in the past. Unfortunately, his argument was so boring that many at court appeared to almost fall asleep. He made a poor case, and yet he finds him guilty. Finds him guilty. Well, unfortunately, we will not be able to take his title away from him. He will walk through the streets naked, then back to his cell. He is kept imprisoned, and his son, Prince Gawain, will take over. Gain a title. We could send him to the wall. Maybe that would be the best case for this madman. If we make him go back to our dungeon cell, maybe we will be able to take his titles from him. So we've kept him in prison. Can I take his title? No. Let's see. Banish him, plot to kill, execute, seize valuable artifact. No. It appears him merely staying in our dungeon is what his punishment is going to be. That's unfortunate. We need to remember, I need to remember, that we need them to openly rebel. Reappoint the old council. A terrified servant brings little Caesarian to me, tears running down her cheeks. She claims that Caesar drank an entire vial of poison while in the cookery. Strangely enough, he does not look like he is ailing at all. In fact, he is babbling as usual, smiling at me. Calm yourself. Can you not see that Caesarian is fine? Caesar's abilities keep growing? What is this madness? What? Strangled a snake, which apparently is what Hercules did. While still an infant, this character managed to strangle a poisonous snake that had gotten into his crib. Intrigue +1, plot power, defense +30. Jesus. Child of Mithridates. Martial +1, health +1. This character resists poison to such a degree that people claim him a child of Mithridates. Okay, so that's more... I think that's more something that you would see that makes more sense in vanilla Crusader Kings 2. Doesn't really make sense in the Game of Thrones universe because Mithridates doesn't really exist. But yeah, we will continue. We will continue. Maybe the newer version of Game of Thrones correct things, inconsistencies with DLC. Maybe that's what they'll do. All right, so, well, we're keeping the realm together so far. It briefly splintered, but it's back to normal. We have Edmund in our dungeons, I guess as punishment for mutilating fellow lords. But unfortunately, we do need people to revolt. We need people to revolt. Incite revolt, 84%. Could I plot to have him incite revolt from his dungeon cell? Not likely. Not likely. All right, well, how about the Martells? Can we plot to incite you to revolt? Not really. How about the Greyjoys? How about you? Can we... Where are you? You got some blood on your face. You're making some patterns there. Fabricate treason. Kidnap. No. Can do nothing of the sort. Incite to revolt, 100%. So far, we have the highest chance with the Vale. It's not really worth it to have the North revolt, because the Starks are pretty placated. Kill Lady Marla of the Sisters. We could imprison him. And this could lead to war. Let's incite to revolt. Let's get him to incite to revolt. And then that will allow us to take the title away from the Vale. Or take the title of the Vale away from House Aaron and give it to someone else. Alright. Who are we missing out here? Ah, Benedar Cobre. He is the Spy Master, yes? If we can get him on our side, he will help us. Let's sway Benedar. Benedar, I will give House Corbray the Vale, but you must convince the House Aaron to revolt. Madness and greatness are two sides of the same coin, and every time a Targaryen is born, the gods toss the coin in the air, and will the world hold its breath to see how it lands? This child seems mad. It seems Maerys is going down the path of madness. He's now a lunatic and he's wrathful. Doesn't bode well for the future of the Iron Throne. I think Caesar will have to step up here. We might have to send Maerys to the temple. Has inherited the city of Shadow, blah, 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 blah. Has declared northern war on Arendelle. Right, Arendelle. We were going to attempt to negotiate annexation. Well, I mean, I had seen that, but it seems Lord Paramount Torrhen the Bewitched is going to handle that himself, which is fine by me, fine by me. So we're plotting to have the Vale revolt, and we're trying to get the Spy Master of the Vale on our side. King Aegon, certain valuable artifacts that are rightfully the property of House Aaron are currently being unjustly held in the Iron Throne. I demand that they are returned intact to the Eyrie, or else we may resort to more direct means to retrieve them. You would dare. You would dare, sir. What is he talking about? Yes, this would seem the wisest course. Transfer Falcon Crown from the treasury of King Aegon to Lord Paramount Ronald of the Vale. Well, you see, the thing is, Lord Paramount Ronald, that will never happen, because the crown was rightfully taken by House Targaryen. You will get nothing from me. This will be a just cause for war. Let's see, Lord Paramount Ronald's threats were empty, it seems, for he has backed down and not gone to war after receiving a reply to the demands. Craven. He is a coward indeed. I was kind of hoping for war. But I'm also trying to keep the Iron Throne together as long as possible. Really? Her name's Nymphadora. Nymphadora, okay. Alright. Well, I'm just trying to keep everything stable mostly for this episode. I don't want to really plunge us into civil war already. Just let time go by and let the realm grow. God, when is winter gonna fucking end? How are our children doing? Oh. Oris, train the children. God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Caesar. I am training you, Caesar, yes? I am training Caesar and Maerys. Ah, the heir and the child of destiny. That seems alright. How about Janix, who's training you? Nakakwo? Nakakwo. How about no? How about assign Guardian? We'll make your Guardian a fantastic commander. Argilac? I think not. How about Aethan? Aethan the Bold. Fantastic. His ward is your son Janix. Maybe we can also make the Guardian for Maerys also Aethan. Where is he? There he is. Okay, so now we are ward of Caesar, Janix, Maerys, Daenerys. Who is Caesar's betrothal? Daenerys. All right, she's a little crazy, this one. She's a little crazy, but we're gonna see if we can't fix her. All right. Lord Benarian of Lordsport has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning blank sexual preferences. How should I use this juicy information? There's no Crown Loyalist faction. What the hell? Probably ended because briefly it seemed like there was going to be civil war. Giving me a reason to arrest Lord Paramount Vicon. Yeah, I don't really want that though. I want to be able to. Let's threaten him with factionalism. No factionalism with you. When confronted with the evidence, Lord Paramount Vicon swore to stay out of all factions and be loyal. Excellent. As he should. Or else they will awaken the dragon. Speaking of dragons, how many dragons are there? Choose a syncretic faith. Let's not do that. I don't really feel like doing that. I wouldn't mind, fat. Yeah, I mean, we can craft some good stuff, too. Legitimize Oris Baratheon. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to legitimize House Baratheon. Offer non-aggression pact. Award honorary title. Grant landed title. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Legitimize House Baratheon. King Aegon is the last living member of House Targaryen who can inherit titles as not a ruler. That sucks. Yeah, it turns out House Baratheon can't really happen. We were supposed to kill King Argilac in the War of the Last Storm, but that didn't really happen. Argilac didn't die. We melted his castle. No, we actually didn't. We didn't. Rhae Targaryen has had Snow's dragon egg added to her treasury. Excellent. So there's more dragons now, it seems. Let's see. Show me the dragons. We've got dragon riders, Esseval, Meraxes, Balerion. We've got Snow, Untamed, and Limigon. Oh, Limigon is over in Ashai. And then a dragon egg belongs to Rhae. Snow, an ugly dragon. It says she's not tamed at the moment, but she is friends with Rhae, so I think Rhae is gonna ride Snow. But she did get a dragon egg of her own, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dragons so far. Well, 4 and a dragon egg. Dragon egg. Let's see. I believe that one of our... independence. This could work to our advantage. If every Lord Paramount that we want to replace joins the Independence faction, and then they attempt to overthrow House Targaryen, we will have cause to take titles from all of them. We will do nothing for now. We will, oh, our mother has died of cancer. That's unfortunate. But this Independence faction could fall right into our trap. We want them to revolt. We want Dorne and the Stormlands to revolt. If they can get House Godna, we could... my bannerman, Lord Paramount Ronald Arryn, has tried to have Lord Thomas More arrested. The realm will surely bleed. You know what we could do? We could release Lord Paramount Edmund, and he might join the Independence faction. Can we seize any artifacts? Nope, that would be tyrannical. Let's go ahead and release him. He still hates us, and maybe he'll join the Independence faction, and that'll make them more likely to revolt. Ooh, Bannerman Edmund Gardner has tried to have Lord Hosman Footley of Tumbleton arrested, but that didn't work. All right, little mini wars breaking out in the realm, but the realm though as a whole is remaining relatively intact. Overall, mostly. Alright, how about laws? Laws we can change as we wait to... You know, let's not pass any laws yet. I'd like to be able to choose the fate of slavery in Westeros. It seems that Lord Wellis of Rushmore, the spymaster of Lord Illifer of Seaguard, has been sent to Derry to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced, but if he finds out about my plot to incite Lord Paramount Ronald to revolt, have him killed immediately. This might be necessary. Have him killed immediately. Damn it. I'm shocked and appalled to find out that you have not only tried to assassinate my spymaster Lord Willis of Rushmore, but are also plotting to incite Lord Paramount Ronald to revolt. Most unfortunate. Lord Illifer, yeah, that's gonna... Well, you were already treacherous, Lord Illifer. But these are minor lords, I care not. Mary's Targaryen has had Snow's dragon egg added to their inventory. So Rey has given Mayrys a dragon egg. I think that's because Rey's gonna have her dragon, and she's given a dragon egg to Mayrys. Mayrys, I think is how you pronounce it. Ooh. Of course, she gave her betrothed, her younger brother, her betrothed, a dragon egg. So the heir will have his own dragon. Caesar, unfortunately, is left dragonless. So, I mean, Caesar might be a great commander, might be a great leader, but if he doesn't have dragons, that could be his hubris. His weakness. How about the rest? You can't just straight up imprison you. He's acted dishonorably towards us. I mean, we could... His parent is Arlan Durrandon. We could straight up try to arrest him, and if he rebels... we'll have right to take, we'll have the ability to take, his title from him. And it's Argilac. Surely he won't surrender, right? Surely he won't. Let's do it. The gods failed to capture Lord Paramount Argilac, who's now raised his flag of rebellion. Excellent. The Iron Throne is at a state of war. It appears the Stormlands and Dorne houses Durrandon and Martell have taken the bait. They have fallen. They have fallen for our tricks. All right, have they raised their armies yet? No. No. All right. Let's see. The Craven Daria Martell has failed to answer my call to arms, preferring to sit behind their castle walls. No, the House Martell is sitting out on this one. Damn. I was hoping they would rise in rebellion. Alright, Aegon is fat. Let's see, we have 100,000. We have 100,000 men. Jesus. I'm gonna have myself sit this one out, and I'm gonna have Visenya and Rhaenys do the same. Torrhen Stark, and where is Visenya? Place you with Montfort here. Excellent. Alright, so I think we're just gonna overwhelm the enemy. Overwhelm them. all you guys march to Blackwater Bay. Excellent. We have the Trident. We have the... Oh, God, we've got a lot of men. We've got a lot of men. Shit. How are we going to do this? Let's get you guys here. And let's get... God, we got so many men. Have you guys march to Greensward. How about a place with an actual supply limit? Chittering Brook. Yes. We're going to disband you guys. And we're actually going to disband you guys on Dragonstone. And we'll have the rest march. Have the rest march. Excellent. So, Lord Paramount Argilac has taken the bait. He is attempting to rebel, and when we crush this rebellion, we will take the Stormlands away from him and put Orys Baratheon in charge of the Stormlands. So we will begin to reform the South. We will begin to reform the South. Harwin offers to teach you a game called Savasi. Maester Harwin. Okay. He's spending too much time with foreigners. I'd be delighted to test my wits in this game. Conditions are worsening in Dragonstone. Mild winter becomes normal. Prospering will be removed from Dragonstone. Yeah, that's always... You think you're starting to get the hang of Savasi. Harwin wants to challenge you to a game. I'll play circles around him. You should have known better to play Savasi against the man who taught you everything you knew. Harwin crushed you completely. It was a good game. Indeed. Has accepted his surrender. Excellent. How many men does Argilac have? He has 8,000. He is a mere 8,000 to 9,000. And we have many times that. Alright, more bank stuff. I wonder if I can join any societies the old way. List of known societies. It doesn't seem I'm able to join any of these. Well, definitely not the Dothraki Riders. Nah, we can't join any of these. Unfortunate. Alright, where are these armies at? No, let's just disband these 52 men. They're not really useful. Let's get some good commanders here. Aethan! Torin. Actually, you know what? Aethan, I want you to stay in Dragonstone. Let's have Torin, Lord Vicon here. Aethan the Cupbearer, your cousin. Stefan, Lord Paramount Stefan. Let's send the Starks and the Greyjoys and you in this army here. And you're going to march straight into the heart of the beast. You're going to march straight into the Stormlands. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your daughter, Princess Rhae? Only the best for House Targaryen. And... okay, so this is kind of important because Princess... What have we been doing for... We've been doing Marshal mainly, haven't we? Yeah, I think we've been doing Marshal for all of the Targaryen children. So we will continue with that path. We need the males and females all good for war. Always. Oh, apologies. I'm about to burp. I kind of want to create the Empire of New Valyria, I'm going to be honest. I really want to create the Empire of New Valyria, but I think we should save that for the next heir. You know, with every heir to the throne, maybe the Empire grows a little bit more. And shrinks a little bit more. The Mega War feature is going to make that really, really difficult, though. At certain points, it almost makes expansion impossible. As we saw with the Mother of Dragons series, we got to about... we struggled to get past the Jade Gates. Because every time we attempted to grow and expand, the realm would blow up into civil war again. Unfortunate, but I would like to make the Empire. The Empire. Accepted Lord Paramount Ronald's offer of peace. That's cute. I wonder if Benadar would appreciate learning more about the benefits of hard work from me. Are we still plotting to incite Lord Paramount Ronald to revolt? Apparently we are. I'll share my knowledge of statesmanship with him. I really want to see House Corbray as Lord Paramount of the Vale. Benadar answered to my letter, admitting that he has much to learn from me and has really appreciated me taking some time off my duties as king in order to teach him something about statesmanship. Marvelous. Excellent. Will he join us now? Will he join us? Hold on. Benadar Corbray. Is he still the Spy Master? Benadar. Oh, he's been replaced as the Spy Master. Who is the new Spy Master? As the Spy Master on our side. I'm really confused. Build a road network. Maybe. Actually, we probably won't be able to do that. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Paramount Stefan Rain, who's invaded my lands in obvious contravention of the war. Oh shit, House Broom. What is going on? Defending against Lord Paramount Stefan the Imperious and Westerlander Casterly Rock. Does your war over Casterly Rock? Unfortunately, Lord Burton, I cannot. I cannot. You are not supposed to be a direct vassal. Now, see, this is kind of where I fucked up. I should have been paying more attention on who are my direct vassals, because if I had just transferred Lord Burton to Lord Paramount Stefan here, we could have prevented war. We could have prevented a war. I have failed you, Lord Burton, but unfortunately, I cannot. I cannot protect you. And now that he hates us, we can make someone else a new, let's see, treasurer of the realm. Vikon is an ugly squid, so we won't pick him. Let's pick Rosby. Let's pick somebody who can actually do their job. Freder, maybe? Maybe. Again, find me someone who will join us, who's good with the stewardship. Gunther. I feel like our treasurer should be a lord, though. Who could do this for us? Alistair could, but he also dislikes us. Jonos, Lord of the Crossing. Freder. We'll pick Freder, Lord of Diarden. We will have you be our treasurer. You will do an excellent job. I'm sure of it. It's not that hard to be the steward of the Iron Throne. You know, I say that, but I don't actually know. In all honesty, it could be terribly difficult. Lord Paramount Gawain of the Reach has revoked the castle of Caltrop. So I think Lord Paramount Edmund is dead. Yes, killed, but slain by Lucius. Was that Lucius the Kingslayer? Lucius the Kingslayer, a man who was great that I forgot. I have forgotten him. Lucius? He was Kingslayer, right? Kingslayer, no. Let's see, Master at Arms, Sir Lucius. Oh well, I can't find him anymore. Your Grace, I have successfully crushed the rebellion led by the traitor Theon Drum, and hereby turn him over to you for your judgment. Ah, my lord, thank you for your loyal service. Yes, I believe that was a rebellion that we started, did we not? Call him for trial. We will, but we will need a new hand at the king. One that is better than Gilinos. Gilinos has failed us. Okay, so if we want someone who's really good at being... Oh, of course, Stefan. Lord Paramount Stefan, you will be our hand to the king. While he is leading troops. Stefan, you cannot be leading troops. I will have you oversee the realm, and I would have you hopefully not drunk on the job as I call this man for a trial. For his rebellion. His rebellion! I don't think we need to sway Benedar anymore, because he's actually a part of our plot. Okay, our plot no longer exists. Why? Is he dead? No, he's still here. And we can't plot against him. Oh, he's somehow independent? How did that happen? And I also can't declare war against him, except Valacastus Belli. I'm not sure why they're no longer a part of the realm. Did they join in rebellion? No? That would have been nice if they did. Lord Theon Drum has demanded a trial by combat. You don't say. My Lord Theon Drum, let's, you know what? He is a rebel. He is a rebel. Let him rot. Okay. Armies of the Crown march on the enemy. So Storm's End, you're marching down here. Let's get some actually... This will be the army of people that I actually like. And you guys will march down to, let's see, 21k, 18k, 22k. They're still going for the Grassy Vale, which is alright by me. You will go there as well. This army will have no commander. And I would see us to start taking land immediately. Is Tarth with us or against us? Attacking King Aegon. Maybe we march this army to Tarth instead. Take Tarth. Tarth is a very strong point for the Stormlands. The gods drag Theon Drum up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand trial by combat. So he's got 105 personal skill. Aegon has 130. Even though we're fat, we can still best him. How old is Mary's, though? He's only 6. We'll have to pick someone to stand for the king. Lord Orys Baratheon is indeed... But he's so important to the realm, though. We need him. Aethan, Lord Paramount Edmund Tully, they shall face the King's Guard. Corwin Fell, he's got 60. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die, though. Pretty sure you're gonna die, because Lord Theon the Milk Drinker is actually a very good fighter. Berserker, Deceitful, Commander, Veteran. Yes. Lord Paramount Edmund Tully. Who would be his heir? Lord Elmar. Nah, he's important, too. Aethan? I have very few people who can actually best this guy in single combat. It's kind of concerning. Maybe we send someone that I wouldn't mind dying, which is kind of sad to say, but Corwin Fell, you're looking like the guy I might have to. Maybe we can send Aethan against him, but he is our cousin, though. He is our cousin. And he's a High Valyrian. His blood is too important. Lord Oris Baratheon. He's useful, too. All right, Corwin Fell. I know you're not going to be able to do it, but you are who I've selected. I'll stand for you, your grace. Fight well, Sir Corwin. And he's dead. Lost his leg. A replacement must be a selected. All right, well, he got out due to a trial by combat. That's fine. He hates us, but that's fine. We need a new member of the King's Guard. Let's see. Let's get this out of here. This will probably be the last thing I'll do for the episode. It's been quite a long episode. Actually, not really. It's okay. How about formidable fighter? For if I can spell formidable fighter. Fight. God damn. It's because my mouse is in the way. I can't see what I'm typing. Formidable fighter, and we'll do it by age. God, the fucking... This is what kind of fucks with me, is I've actually disabled White Walkers. I disable White Walkers in every playthrough I do because the White Walkers cause winter and they're bugged, so they cause winter and it never goes away. Never goes away. And even when you disable the White Walkers, they still show up. It's bullshit. Jon Castellan of Feastfires. He's a good fighter, actually. He's a good candidate. Yiddish, Stone Dornish, Stormlander, but you're of the you can't be because you are on the wall. Sir Jan Prester, Lord Florian of Feastfires, his brother, Sir Peter Prester. Appoint to the King's Guard. I'm sorry, Your Grace, but someday I will hold lands of my own. My house needs me more than the realm. You would dare insult the king. Let's see. Who else can we pick that's not a coward? Roland, he's married. He is not viable. How about we search the realm? Jory, he is a Hills Clans. Oh, he's married. He can't do it anyways. Jan has refused. Roland is married. Let's see. Corlys is married. Leighton Courtry, he's married. Married? No. Seems there's only 4 people, and the one person who can do it has refused. Sir Jan Prester. Well, if we can't fault him for his own cowardice. Skilled fighter. By age, no doubt. Married, no. Imprisoned, no. Ruler, any. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I don't want to exclude the females, but if I appoint a female to the King's Guard, the realm will hate me for it. How about we just do we do men? Mern, you've got grayscale, and you're not a skilled fighter. I don't know why. How about you, Falwell? Rupert Falwell. We will appoint you. Your Grace, I appreciate the offer, he says. However, I have ambitions of my own that will not be served if I were to be sworn as a King's Guard. You have made an enemy for life. Rupert Falwell. I will not forget this. Ooh, strong. And courageous. How about you? It would be the highest honor to serve in the King's Guard. Sir Ryman Strong. Welcome to the King's Guard. Excellent. So, the Stormlands have revolted. Argilac believes himself a king. We will cast him down, humbled and destroyed, and when we do, we will take the title of Stormlands, and we will give it to a lord worthy of the mantle, but that will have to take place in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. This has been the War of Conquest with King Aegon the Scourge of Wrathtown. I have been the Golden Joeblivion, and until next time, I will see you all later.